Mavericks, right? Welcome back to Rails Hockey. So far in the weekend, Rails are 2-0, beating Champlain Park yesterday 4-1, and White Bear Lake last night 3-2 in an exciting game, scoring the go-ahead goal with 30-some seconds left. Today, the Rails are going to take on Mounds. They met a couple weeks ago in Duluth. Rails came out quick, ended up in a 4-4 tie. See how today goes. Coming to you live from the Brooklyn Park Ice Arena. Rink number 2. I think if the Rails win this, they're guaranteed to play tomorrow. Starting off today, Hardy out centering Giswald and Elliott. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at D. And here we go, back to Oliver. Oliver center ice up to Giswald, tips it out to Elliott. Taken away back to Giswald. Giswald pocket picked in the neutral zone. And offsides. 14:48 first whistle of the game. You have to have a press pass to be here. Not yet, doesn't feel like it. Fans are all showing up. Hardy up the boards, gets hauled down. Hardy back with the puck. Centering pass out to Giswald at the top. Giswald fires one off the blocker, up and out of play. Good attempt by the Rails. Huh? Okay, good. Dynamite drop-ins. And boom goes the dynamite. Back to Marcelo Wells. Marcelo Wells towards the net. Another blocker saved by the goalie. Gloved down by the Mavericks, and they're out of the zone. Mavericks deep into the rail zone. Dumping chase. Hardy behind his own net. Pumps the brakes, goes for a rink-wide pass. Oh, and gets taken down with the shoulder. Up to Giswald, tries tipping it out. Mavericks hold it in. Mavericks quick shot, hits someone in the back, it looked like. Puck bouncing back out to the Mavs. Giswald picks it up, has Elliott breaking wide. Giswald over center ice into the zone. Cuts to the middle, shut down by 2 Mavs. Goalie tries to glove it, misses it, puts it in the corner. Elliott throws it back behind the net. Mavs trying to go up the boards. Hubbard holds it in. Battle on the boards for the puck. Mavs come out successful. Put it out into the neutral zone to Matthew. Matthew looking, chips it up to Yost. Yost over the red line, take him wide. Yost fires them from the boards. Oh, rebound right by Trush. Trush at the top, can't hold it in. Gonna be an offsides call. Oh, that was almost right on Trush's stick. That was nice. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Hubbard slams in the zone. Rodberg going in. Trush right behind him. Oh, sorry. I'm saying the wrong name. Centering pass by the Mavs. Misses everyone. Hubbard trying to chase it down. Hubbard, the guy right on his back. Oh, almost a big hit by the Mavs. Rodberg up the board to Yost. Puck knocked off Yost's stick. Matthew ties up. Mavericks trying to get a shot off towards Lee. Puck out to the top. Mavs shoot from the top. Oh, right by. Hits Lee, I think, in the blocker. Mav got his open on the post, couldn't get a stick on it. Yost trying to go up the boards. Puck knocked off his stick. Little battle in the front over to Trush. Trush behind his own net. Oh boy, cut off by Rodberg. Rodberg tips it back up to Trush. Trush with a full head of steam up the ice. Trush fires one off of a stick up and out of play. Hardy steps on with Giswald, Elliott, Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Back to Oliver. Oliver fires one right into the stomach of the goalie. Holds onto it for a whistle.
Starting report on this goalie.
Mavericks win that one into the corner behind him, and it goes. Giswald trying to tie him up. Caught an edge. Head first into the boards. Mavericks out of the zone. Mavericks breaking to the net. Lee tips it up and out of play. A lot of whistles. Souvenir for the fans, they throw it back. Yeah, Jeff Lee has too many pucks at home. He does not want to keep that one. Right on the blue line, Mavericks fire it back in the corner. Marcelo Wells rings it around. Giswald trying to get there first. He does, but he has a guy on him right away. Leaves it out for Hardy at the middle ice. Hardy gains his zone, has Oliver at the top. Oliver right in the slot, fires one up. The goalie's blocker into the corner. Mavericks pick it up and they're back to their way quick. Oh, Hardy almost had a pick off there. Puck left, Mavericks slap shot wide of the net into the corner. Back out to the top for the Mavs. Blocker saved by Lee. Puck back into the corner. Elliott tries tipping it out. Hardy picks it up. Hardy over to Giswald. Giswald didn't see it. Giswald trying to get in the zone. Mavs shut it down. Elliott to Hardy. Hardy cutting across the middle. Throws it in the corner. Ooh, a little slash there. Mavs pump the brakes in the corner. Rink wide pass. Knocked down. Giswald took a swipe at it. Missed. Mavs over the center line into the rail zone. Leaves it. Quick shot. Hits Lee in the glove. Can't hold on to it. Matthew up the boards with Giswald. Giswald throws all the way down. Hits the ref. He wanted an icing. Ref prevented that. Mavs going to be back in the zone. Ooh. Watch out for that ref. Giswald tips it out. Pumps the brakes behind the net. Giswald skates it out in front of his own net. And he's got some speed. Giswald over the center line. Cuts back to the middle. Puck knocked off his stick. Got to fire that sooner or put it in the corner. Hubbard up to Giswald again. Guys are taking long shifts here. Over to Matthew. Matthew rink wide. Tried hitting Yost. Knocked down by the Mavs. Yost across center ice. Knocked off his stick. Mavs into the zone. Deflected wide of the net. Marcelo puck is on the back of the net. I think he's supposed to blow the whistle for that, but they don't. Trush behind his own net. Over to Yost in the corner. Gotta get moving, boys. Yost tries going rink wide to Trush behind the back. Up to Marcelo Wells, fires it in for an offside. They're gonna go center ice for that one. Trush out centering, or Yost out centering Trush and Rodberg. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. I think Yost tried to win that one forward. Mavericks pick it up, dump it in the rail zone. Oliver gets tied up behind his own net. Mavericks throw it in the corner for Trush. Trush has Rodberg and Yost breaking. Can't get a control of it though. Trush goes up the boards. Only the Mavericks there. Mavericks trying to enter the zone. Rodberg stepping in. Shot on net. Lee knocks it down with the glove. Up the boards right by Trush. Out to the point for the Mavs. Tipped out front. Backhand. Matthew shuts it down. Oh, I missed. I was watching the play. Mavs pumping the first one. Oh, no. Shot to the front. Bouncing puck. Got to tie up the sticks. Oh, Mo. Mavs jump on the board first. God dang it. Sorry, guys. Hardy out with Elliott and Giswald. Hardy off the boards. Mavs throw it back on the boards. Hardy picks it up, cuts back to the middle to Elliott. Elliott fires one wide of the net. Giswald on the boards, back to Hardy in the corner. Giswald trying to pick it up. Hardy gets taken off of his feet. Giswald back to the corner to Hardy. Tries sending it out. Hubbard holds right on the line, puts it back in the corner. Woo. Mavs off the boards, out to Matthew. Matthew holds it in. Back to Giswald. Giswald looking, backhands it to Elliott. Elliott knocked off, trying to throw it to the net. Hubbard backhands it over to Hardy. Hardy tried leaving it for Giswald, missed a little bit. Mavericks end up with it. Good step by Matthew off the boards to Giswald. Giswald over the center line, over to Hardy. Great pass. Hardy in, cuts back to the middle, shut down. Big save by the Mavericks goalie. Hardy up the boards to Matthew. Matthew holds it in, puts one towards the net. Oh, big rebound right out front. No rails in sight. Knocked down by Hardy. to Matthew, puts it off the boards to Elliott. Elliott slaps it in the zone. Giswald in, throws his guy into the boards. Mavs go off the glass. Rails are changing D, didn't have one on the blue line. Oliver over the blue or red line, dumps it in. Rails should be changing here forwards. These long shifts are going to kill him in the third period. Mavericks are ringing around. Shoot it out of play for a whistle.
Go, Rails!
Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Yost back to Marcelo Wells. Marcelo Wells has a wrist wide of the net. Puck up the boards. Robert throws his guy into the glass. Mavericks walk away with it, coming down 3-on-2. Yost back checking hard. Mavericks cut back to the middle. Good stand up by Marcelo Wells. Puck out to the middle. Mavs couldn't hold it in. Right on the blue line, almost had it. Trush and Robert trying to chase it down. Mavs dump it back in the rail zone. Oliver behind his own net. Bounces off the boards. Robert in the corner. Robert tries to throw up to Yost. Misses. Marcelo Wells off the boards. Clears the zone. Mavs pick it up. Fire it right back in for an offsides. Go center ice, I guess, in this one. Hardy back out with Elliott and Giswald. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Mavs win that one clean back to their D over the red line. Dump and chase. Good game plan. Hubbard trips over the bottom circle. Hardy with the puck behind the net. Pumps the brakes up the boards of Giswald. Giswald, Elliott breaking across the middle. Giswald into the zone. Giswald fires one up and out of play. We gotta get some quality shots on net here. Puck goes back to the top to Matthew. Matthew backhands it to Giswald. Giswald shot off the skate of the Mavs. Doesn't make it to the net. Giswald across the top, backhands over to Matthew. Matthew shot on net, no one there. Oh, rebound. Elliott was tied up. Hubbard dumps it back in the corner. Only Mavs players up the boards. Elliott tried shutting it down briefly, but out to Matthew, center ice to Hardy. Hardy up the boards to Giswald, right by him. Mavs center ice pass, back in the zone. Shot towards Lee, puts that one into the corner. Hardy using his body. Out to Elliott. Elliott trying to clear it. Mavs hold it in. Hardy couldn't get control of it right by the blue line. Hardy over to Elliott. Elliott into the zone. Elliott ducks under a check, trying to hold on to it. Elliott still has it, looking for a centering pass. Puts it towards the net, right by Hardy, got tied up. Mavs centering pass, knocked down. Hardy will be able to keep that one in. Oh, tried hitting Giswald. Hits a Mavs player, comes down 1-on-3. Puts it in the corner. Robert will be back to pick it up. Robert behind his own net, leaves it for Oliver. Oliver up the boards to Giswald, it looks like. Giswald's still out there. Marcelo Wells over the red line, dumps it in. Looks like Robert's going in all alone. Robert looking, oh, no one's with them. Got the puck knocked off his stick. Keep going, guys. Keep in the corner. Mavs ringing around, out to Marcelo Wells. Puts a wrister on net. Oh, hits the goalie's glove, bounces just wide of the net. Mavs up the boards. Oliver slaps it back in the corner in a Mavs stick. Mavs up the boards. Tipped by Oliver. No icing call. You got to go. No icing. Marcelo Wells trying to tie his guy up. Mavs working in the corner. What the hell's up with this camera guy? Quick wrist shot over the net. Up the boards, right by the D. Roberts coming down with Trush in the middle. Robert trying to get there first, protects it. Oh, rubbed out by the Mavs player. Mavs go behind the net. Oh, Yost just barely missed that one, and Mavs out of their own zone. Robert fumbled up that play. Robert trying to get it out. Mavs slap it back in the corner. Oliver off the glass. That's going to be an icing call. Trush was working for it. Just a little too hard. Hardy back out. Giswald and Elliott. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Puck to the middle. Elliott gets there, tries to get out of the zone. Mavs turn. Oh, wrist shot right into the chest of Hubbard. Behind the net to Hardy. Hardy up the boards. Giswald. Giswald tries centering pass to Hubbard. Tipped him back into the zone. Elliott at the blue line tips it up to Hardy, but the Mavs intercept it. Dump it back in. Matthew behind his own net. Matthew off the boards. Hits Hardy. Hardy across the red line into the zone. Elliott breaking to the net. Giswald trailing. Oh, tries a centering pass. Knocked down by the Mavs. Good look. Up to Hubbard. Hubbard shot towards the net. Knocked into the corner by the Mavs defenseman. Mavs ringing around. Good job. Giswald almost held it in out to Matthew at the neutral zone. Centering pass to Hardy. Tips up to Elliott. Elliott dumps it in. Going to go for a... Nope. Probably going for a line change. I was mistaken. Mavs backhand it to Hardy. Hardy centering pass to Elliott. Elliott couldn't get a shot off. Knocked off his stick. Elliott throws it back in the corner. Ooh, nice sidestep by the Mavs defenseman. Goes off the boards. Clears the zone. Oliver picks it up center ice. Dumps it right back in. Good play. Mavs at the boards right by Elliott on Oliver's stick. Oliver backhands it in the corner. Mavs shoot it up on the track for a whistle. Be a face-off in the Mavs zone. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Trush trying to get to the D. Mavs knock it out. Rodberg at center ice knocks it down. Marcelo Wells up the boards. No icing call. Dumps it in. Trush flying in. Trush gets there first. Puck knocked off his stick. Yost in to help out. Out to the top to Oliver. Oliver can't find it. Tries to fire it back in. Hits some sticks. Oliver still has it. Tries to get up to Trush. Knocked down by the Mavs. Over Yost's stick. Out to center ice. Marcelo Wells picks it up. Whew. Marcelo Wells had someone chasing him down. Mavs at the boards. Bank it behind the net. Mavs back behind the net. Out to the wing. Put it out to the top. Big slap shot. Oh, just kidding. That's more like a knuckle puck. Mavs trying to get it to the top. Mavs behind the net looking for someone crashing. Mavs setting up an office back there. Out to the top for the Mavs. Yost picks it off. Gotta go. Yost has some speed. Take him wide, Yost. Yost powers wide. Robert breaking to the net. Yost tried firing it. Fans on it. Puts it back in the corner. That Robert and Giswald trying to cut that guy off. He picks it up and he's out of the zone over the red line. Hardy knocks it down. Hardy sidesteps one player. Has Giswald breaking down the middle. Hardy centering pass. Giswald tips it to the net. Big save by the goalie. Whoa, good play. Big save by the Mavs goalie. Ooh, that was a nice play. Hardy outstaring Elliott and Giswald, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Hardy right back to Matthew. Matthew fires one towards the net. Kick saved by the goalie. Right onto a Mavs stick. One pass and they're out of the zone. Missed pass, so all the way deep into the rail zone. Matthew up the boards. Knocked down and back into the corner. Matthew throws it behind the net. Hubbard throws his guy into the glass. Matthew leaves it for Hardy. Hardy tries hitting Elliott, breaking up the middle, clears the zone at least. Mavs put it back in. Hubbard tips it to Giswald. Mavericks intercept it. Still has the puck. I don't know how. Over to Hardy. Hardy off the boards. Bouncing puck, clears the zone. Soft enough for snow ice, so the Mavs will be back to pick it up. Mavs doing a good job moving the puck. 2 passes over the red line, they're dumping it in. That's how you wear a team out for sure. Mavs setting up on the boards again. Shot towards the net. Fires it wide. Giswald trying to get to it. Giswald gets there first. Tips it out of the zone. Mavs centering pass. Good outlet. And they're right back in. 20 seconds left. Puts a wrist shot wide of the net. Giswald picks it up. Giswald tries tipping up to Hardy. Knocked down by the Mavs again. Back out to Giswald. Center ice. Giswell has 8 seconds, 6. Get this thing to the net. Giswell fires one wide of the net. That'll do it for the first period. Ooh, energetic first.
Go, Proctor!
And we're back live. After one, Mounds Mavericks lead 1-0. Don't see the shots on net posted anywhere, but if I had to guess, the Mavs are probably out shooting the rails right now. Hardy out centering, Elliott and Giswald. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Elliott backhands it up to Giswald, knocked off his stick at center ice. Mavs slamming into the rail zone. Matthew turns, fires off the boards to Hardy, tips it out of the zone. Oh, Mavs turn, evade 2 rails right up the middle. Matthew turns, fires it towards the boards, right by Elliott. Giswald picks it up. Elliott tips it up the boards. Mavs are doing a good job tying their guys up today. Hubbard steps in, puts it back in the corner, out to the top to Hardy. Hardy throws a rink-wide pass to Elliott, bounces over his stick. Giswald behind the net picks it up, leaves it for Elliott. Elliott out top to Hubbard. Hubbard shot towards the net, right into the stomach of the goalie. That was a good shift. Yost out with Roderick and Trush. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Yost, Roderick picks it up, puts it back to Marcelo Wells. Fires one, hits a stick into the corner, it goes. Roderick puts his guy into the boards. Yost hits his guy. Oliver tries to slam it back in the corner. Mavericks pick it up, throw it out of the zone. Roderick back to pick it up. Roderick turns. Oh, Roderick just got taken out. That is going to be a penalty on the Mavs. On the Yost stick. Yost fires it in the zone. And the Mavs are going to the box, the first penalty of the day for cross-checking. First penalty of the game in the second period, not bad. First game yesterday, by this time there was already, I think, 13 penalties. We're going to have Hardy out, sending Trush and Oliver, Yost, and Giswald at the point. Good chip out by the Mavs in center ice. Giswald back to pick it up, backhands it up to Hardy. A little out of his reach, Hardy couldn't get to it. Mavs pick it up. Yost, 2 Mavs run into it, Yost picks it up. Yost, rink-wide pass, offsides called. Ooh, that was close. Tough spot to make a pass. Yost now centering Oliver and Trush. Hardy and Giswald back at D. Puck sitting right on the dot. No one can get it. Mavs finally pick it up, put it in the rail zone. Hardy back to pick it up. Fakes off the boards, goes behind his own net. Hardy by one player, pass over to Giswald. Giswald over to Oliver. Oliver leaves it for Hardy at the blue line. Hardy into the zone. Hardy up to the top to Yost. Yost to the net to Oliver, throws it wide. Trush turns, fires. Oh, right by Yost. Could have fired it right over his stick. Hardy at the top, centering pass to Giswald. Back to Hardy. Hardy's got room. Hardy puts it towards the net. Ooh, knocked down. Giswald puts it back behind the net to Oliver. Mounds keeping him to the outside. Oliver centering pass to Giswald, almost picked off. Over to Hardy. Hardy to the net, tried tipping it, throws it wide. Giswald down to pick it up. Giswald puts it back up top. Right down the middle. Giswald fires one. Buries it in the back of the net. Rafe Giswald just turns and fires a piss missile at the net and puts it away. Ties her up 1-1. He's missing? It's missing a screw? You can see a screw in it. I'll look after. Yost out, Robert and Trush. Mavericks picking up the red line, dumping it in. Hubbard steps up, puts a body to the red line. Slap shot to the net, knuckle puck again. Into the boards, Hubbard goes up the boards with Trush. Yost knocks it out of his own. Robert attacking. Mavericks up the middle. Matthew up the middle. Over the red line, dumps it in. Trush flying in. Goalie covers it for a whistle. Trush was on a mission to get in there. That goal's going to be awarded to Giswald from Hardy. Oh, puck bounces out right to the blue line. Hubbard right there. Couldn't hold it in. Knocked off his stick. Mavericks back the other way. Good stick getting in the way of that one. Matthew behind the net up the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg tips it up to Yost, not hard enough. Rodberg got the boards, kept in by the Mavs. Matthew up the boards, knocked down by the Mavs player. Puck's still on the boards. It's been there for like 35 seconds. Mavs finally fired around. Hubbard puts his guy into the boards. Puck just sitting there. Yost picks it up. No one knew where it was. Yost cuts back out to the middle. Yost over the red line. Fires one from outside over the net. That was a hard shot. Sails one. Looks like some of the rails went for a line change. Mavs are back the other way. Out to Oliver. Oliver up the boards. Hardy. Hardy gets taken off the puck. Oliver steps, takes a swing at it. Puck bounces into the corner for Marcelo Wells. Rings it around to Giswald. Giswald tips up the boards, clears the zone. Mavs trying to throw it back in. Wait for the guys to get back outside and fire it in. Marcelo Wells overskates the puck. Mavs up to the top of the Mavs. Back into the corner. All the way around to the other D. Nice. Centering pass. Bouncing puck. Lee trying to find a Mavs. Turns backhand. Fire it in. Oh no. Gotta tie guys up in front of the net. Oh no. Classic. Couldn't clear the puck. Everyone's looking for the puck. Tie that guy up. Turns. Backhand. Spinorama. Taps it in. Local legend Mark Finau was in the building today. He would not have let that happen in front of the net. Fists would be flying. In the corner to Giswald. Hubbard in to help out. Knocked off Hubbard's stick. Mavs bringing up the boards. Elliott trying to get there to the point for the Mavs. Elliott, nice body. Hardy picks it up. Centering pass to Giswald. Hardy flying in the zone. Giswald centering pass off Hardy, kicks it just wide of the net. Hardy back with the puck, centering pass to Elliott. Elliott cooking a shot off, and Elliott gets knocked off his feet. Mavs pick it up, back the other way. Oh, nice pass, tipped. Guy breaking right down the middle, 2-on-1. Oh, good play by Hubbard, knocking that one down. Matthew centering pass to Hardy, 2-line pass. Hardy into the zone. Elliott and Giswold at the net. Hits Giswold's skate. Cook at a shot. All three forwards low. Mavericks back the other way quick. Centering pass by the Mavericks. Knocked away into the corner. Ooh, off the shim pad of Marcelo Wells to Hardy. Hardy goes off the glass. Bouncing puck. Mavs kick it in. Hardy. Elliott kicked it. That was like a soccer play. Mavs over the red line, fired in. Giswold hits it with his glove. Off the boards, Hardy centering pass to Elliott. Elliott's got to step on him, Cook control the puck. Good defensive play by the Mavs to dump it right back in on Lee. Lee to Matthew off the glass. Touched by the Mavs, no icing call. And they jump on it. Oh, Hardy sprays them, and that's going to be a cross check. Oh. They're just going to let it happen? Oh. Hardy does the unthinkable and sprays the goalie and gets cross-checked. Is anyone going to the box for that? Yeah. They let all that go? Jeez. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Mavericks. Into the corner, Trush gets pushed into the boards, rings it around. Rodberg knocks it back in the corner. Trush behind the net, looking to throw a body. Mavs get rid of it too quick. Trush picks it up, puts it towards the net, fires it wide. Rodberg goes into the board, back out to the top to Oliver. Oliver towards the net, into the goalie's stomach. Hold on to that one for a whistle. Whew. Mavs win that one straight back into the corner, back behind the net. Yost cuts it off. Yost trying to cut back to the middle to the top to Marcelo Wells. Fires it up to Trush, hits him in the stomach. Trush trying to work back out to Marcelo Wells, turns, tries firing in right on the stick of the Mavs. Quick breakout for the Mavs. Oliver puts his guy towards the boards. Yost trying to pick it up. Yost comes all the way with it. 4-on-2. Yost puts a bouncer to the net. Goalie's going to hold on to that one.
All right, here we go. Go Proctor.
Hardy steps on with Elliott and Giswold. Lost connection for a second. Mavs, oh, great pass across. They couldn't fire it. Hardy's got to step on it. Hardy up the ice with Giswold and Elliott. Hardy makes the move, the blue line, loses the puck. Elliott turns, fires it shallow into the zone. Mavs up the boards. They dump it in on Matthew. Matthew rink wide pass off the boards. Clears the zone. Mavs boards, centering pass. Hubbard there to intercept. Hubbard over the red line, dumps it in. No rails there for Hubbard, then the defenseman. First one in for checking. Out to Hardy at the top. Hardy tries holding it in briefly. Hardy back with it, side steps, gets knocked off of his feet. Mavs fire it deep in the rail zone. Giswold back to pick it up. Giswold sidesteps one player, off the boards to the Mavs defender. Oliver hits Giswold center ice, leaves it for Hardy. Hardy in the zone with Giswold, tries to fire it. Oh, I tried to hit an Oliver back door. Knocked down by the Mavs, they send it all the way down for an icing. New goalie, that guy was doing great. Why would you switch him out right now? Trush out with Rodberg and Yost. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Mavs win that one into the corner, go behind the net. Rodberg into the corner. Mavs with a touch pass out to Marcelo Wells in the middle. Marcelo Wells getting hounded into his own zone. Trush picks it up. Trush still has it. Trush over the blue line into the zone. Good job protecting the puck. Truck tries putting it towards the front of the net. Knocked behind. Out to Yost. Yost gets knocked off his feet. Oh, Rodberg. No penalty called. Hauls the guy down. Robert throwing the body again. Marcelo Wells to Yost. Yost across the middle. Yost into the zone, fires it deep. Trush flying into the corner. Trush tries centering pass. Mavs pick it up. Robert takes a swipe at it. Mavs over the middle into the zone. Oliver, nice step. Yost power turn off the boards right by Robert. Out to the Mavs at the neutral zone. Trush almost caught that. Mavs off the board, shallow in the zone. Marcelo Wells tips it out. Trush throws it down. No icing call. That was soft. It's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. It's got to be quick, boys. Rails were changing. Mavs didn't take advantage of it, though. Good step by Marcelo Wells. Puts his guy into the boards. Oliver in his own corner. Had Hardy center ice. Oliver steps around one player. Over the red line, Oliver goes into the zone. And gets knocked out the puck off his feet. Oh, and Oliver just took a big hit in the corner. It'll be another penalty on the Mavs. Giswell with the puck floating around the outside of the zone, or top of the zone. Throws it wide to Oliver. Oliver back on his feet. Behind the net to Hardy. Hardy throws it up top to Giswell, too far out of his reach. Giswell over to Hubbard. Hubbard up the boards to Yost. What do we got? There he is. Yost up to Hardy. Name of the game is control the puck. 6 on 5 before the whistle blows here. Up top to Hubbard. Hubbard off the boards to the Mavs. That's going to be whistled down. And the Mavs are going to go in the box. I don't know what for. Boarding? What, the boarding thing? Cross check? Another cross check? See if the Rails can capitalize on this power play. Hardy out. The draw puts it over to Giswald. Giswald on the boards with two Mavs pestering him. Giswald backhands it back in. Oliver trying to hold it to Yost. Yost back to Oliver. Knocked away by the Mavs. Mavs throw it off the glass. Nice and soft. Not soft enough. That's going to be an icing call. Mavs win that one back behind their own net. Mavs off the glass. Oh, it hits a seam. Giswald holds it in, but right on the Mavs stick. That was soft off the glass, and a Mavs player has got to step on Yost towards the net. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Yost for holding, I'm guessing. Yes, holding on Yost. It's going to be 4 on 4 for a minute 25. Oh, dang it. Not much you can do there. A guy going away on a breakaway. Do whatever you can to stop it. 4 on 4 hockey. Hardy wins the draw, holds on to it. Puts it off the glass. A lot of ice, wide open. Mavs bouncing puck up the middle. Mavs into the zone, step by Marcelo Wells. Giswald picks it up. Giswald's got a full head of steam coming in with Oliver and Hardy. Giswald over the blue line. Fires a missile again, just wide of the net. Hardy in the corner with Giswald back up top to Marcelo Wells. Puts it towards the net. Giswald kicks it with his skate. Mavericks throw it all the way down, just wide of the net. Woo! 49 seconds left. The 4 on 4. It'll be 35-second power play for Mounds View Mavericks. Hardy still with Giswald, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Hardy, quick draw back to Matthew. Matthew over to Hubbard. Hubbard's got some room, couldn't hold on to it. Oh, he was wide open to skate in for a shot down to the corner to Giswald. Giswald tried sidestepping a player, hits his skate. Giswald back with the puck. Behind the net to Hardy in the far corner. Leaves it for Giswald. All 4 guys from the rails at top. Hubbard puts it in the net. Kick saved by the goalie. Mavs, again with a good breakout. Couldn't get it too deep in the zone. Matthew puts it towards the middle. Mavs there to pick it up. Mavs back in the zone, throwing towards the lead. Gloves it down. 11 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Rodberg and Trush step on. Matthew and Hubbard still at D. Mavs on the knees, backhand in the corner. Trush to pick it up. Trush gets put in the boards, up to Hubbard. Hubbard tries to hit it to Robert. Robert knocks it down. Robert up the ice, backhands it, hits the Mavs player in the stomach. Don't get it too deep. Robert chasing it down. 27 seconds from the power play for the Mavs. Setting up behind their own net. Mavs off the boards. That's going to be an icing call on the Mavs. 18 seconds left in the Mavericks power play. Marcelo Wells and Oliver step on. Rodberg taking the draw. Trush on the wing. Mavs win that one to the corner. Mavs up the boards, into the zone. Pumps the brakes, trying to set something up. Good job forwards holding it to the top. 3 seconds left, shot hits the outside of the net. Marcelo Wells puts it up the boards. Rails at full strength. Mavs have one last attempt before the guy gets in the zone. Mavs go up top to the D, puts it back in the corner. We're full strength, boys, let's play. Yost intercepts. Comes down the ice, 3-on-2 with Rodberg and Trush. Trush pumps the brakes at the blue line. Yost, rink wide pass to Oliver. Oliver to the front of the net, tip wide. Oh, right on the stick of Trush. Couldn't fire it, just missed it. Yost picks it up. That's Robert wide open in front. Rink wide to Oliver again. Oliver's shot deflected off the skate out to Marcelo Wells. Puts it in the corner for Trush. Trush puts it out front. Only a Mavs player. Robert gets a stick on it. Goes to the boards. Marcelo Wells holds this one in. Shot towards the net. Blocker save. Trush tries to put it to the front of the net again. Knocked behind. Robert behind throws it by. He rings it around to Oliver. Oliver back in the corner to Yost. Yost tries tipping it up to himself. Intercepted by the Mavs defenseman. Oliver lifts the stick back into the corner. Mavs pick it up, throw it right back out. Yost protecting the puck. Oliver picks it up. 1 minute left. Marcelo Wells over the red line, dumps it in. Good play. Got to go hard though, guys. Got to go hard. Robert behind the net. Mavs ring it around. Bouncing puck. Hardy picks it up. Hardy looking for an outlet pass. Got smothered by 2 Mavs. Robert with a check. Giswell almost picked it up. Mavs get it. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on Rodberg. And an icing call. So that should be a face-off in their zone because the icing called it, right? Rodberg goes to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. They got it. They're doing it. He got it. All the way down. Well, at least they're outside the zone. 37 seconds left in the period. No. Mavs with the puck to the front. Kick saved by Lee. 20 seconds left off the boards. Giswell picks it up. Giswell tries to get around, goes through the skates. Giswell in the zone with Hardy. Fires it. Oh, it's just hit the post dead on. Middle of the post. Had the goalie beat. Oh, nice shot. Matthew off the boards, clears the zone. Oh, that'll do it. Mavs after 2 lead 2-1. Giswell almost ties it up. A couple seconds left with a dinger. Be back in 15. All right, start of the third. Rails on the penalty kill for a minute 24. Hardy out with Giswald. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Hubbard goes up the boards to Giswald. Giswald into the zone, cuts the middle, fires one into the stomach of the defenseman. Tipped around, Hardy tries to throw his guy into the boards. Mavericks still with the puck. Mavericks out of the zone, Hardy chasing him down. Giswald trying to put him to the boards. This Mavericks player's flying up the ice. Keep moving your feet, move your feet. Hardy picks it up, centering pass, almost hits Giswald, knocked away by the Mavs. Giswald's still going after it. Giswald back on his stick, into the zone, turns out of trouble. Just put it deep, knocked off his stick, gets hauled down. Mavs over center ice, Hardy back, Giswald back, offsides.
Let's go, Greg. Come on now, guys.
40 seconds left in the Rails penalty kill. Puck one back to the Mavs. Hardy pursuing, rink wide pass by the Mavs into the zone. Oh, fires one, it's wide of the net, right by a Mavs player. Lee was on the other side of the net, right through Hardy's legs. Hardy with a stick lift. Hardy's still battling for it. Backhands it, clears the zone. Giswald tried coming up with a full head of steam, missed the puck. Oh man, and who got a slash on that one? Hardy? Ooh, be a 5-on-3 for 17 seconds. Hardy goes to the box for slashing. Gonna have Yost out by himself for 17 seconds with Marcelo Wells and Oliver. Oof. Back out to the top for the Mavs. D to D. Oh! Marcelo Wells catches an edge, eats it. Mavs try to go to the front of the net, knocked to the side. Mavs back out to the top, back to the boards. Rails gain one player, Roderick steps on. 5-on-4 for a minute 40, and that's gonna be a penalty on the Mavs. 30 seconds in, two teams each get a penalty. 4-on-4 for a minute 38. What do you get that for? No, interference. Okay. Mavs going for 2 minutes for interference. Yost and Giswald out at forward. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at the point. Oh boy. Oh, Yost out front. Couldn't get a stick on it, just out of his reach. Yost goes up the boards to Giswald. Giswald gets a puck knocked off his stick at the blue line. Mavs back the other way. Oliver tripped on that one. On his own, didn't get tripped, sorry. Knocked off the puck by Oliver. Mavs back behind the net. Marcelo Wells chasing it down. Tries to go up the boards, fans on it, tips it almost out of the zone. Mavs turn, put it back in towards Lee, and Lee jumps on it. Whoosh. 4-on-4 for a minute 6. The Rails have a 22-second power play. Yeah, whistle down before it even started. Someone probably in the circle or something. Giswald ties up, goes to the boards. Giswald has Yost up the middle. Giswald over the center line, 2-on-2 with Yost. Probably putting it up to himself. Picked off by the Mavs. Centering pass, back to their way, 2-on-2. Mavs into the zone. Leaves it shallow, Yost tips it up. Oh, no one there for the Rails to pick up the loose puck. Knocked down by Giswald, holds in the zone. Giswald puts it into the corner. Giswald behind the net. Giswald across the middle, tips it over to Hubbard. Hubbard tries getting a shot, knocked down. Yost behind the net with the puck. Move it. Yost around the boards, out to the top. Yost skating around the perimeter, fires one, hits the goalie in the shoulder. Mavs pick it up, fired all the way down for an icing. Elliott steps on. Elliott and Giswald at forward for 11 seconds. And the Rails have a 22-second power play. believe Hardy will skate right up into the power play out of the penalty box. Mavs leave it behind their own net. Mavs fire it off the boards, bounces over Oliver's stick. Marcelo Wells back to pick it up. Rails in the power play for 20 seconds. Oliver coming up the ice, 3-on-2 with Hardy and Elliott. Oliver to the net. Oliver gets hauled down just to the side of the net. Mavs fired off the boards, bounces over Giswold's stick. 5 seconds left in the Rails power play. Rails behind his own, or Giswold behind his own net. Gets one guy to bite. Giswold up the middle, full head of steam, over the blue line. Missile wide to the net. Hardy on the boards. Puck knocked off his stick. Hardy's still battling for it. Mavs trying to clear it. Hardy and Elliott helping out. Hardy finally gets a stick on it, puts it behind to Oliver. Oliver tries centering pass, knocked down by the Mavs. Up the boards it goes. Hardy and Elliott there. Elliott puts it back in the corner to Oliver. Oliver still down in the corner. Hardy in the corner, puts it up top to Marcelo Wells. One-timer, wide, hits someone's helmet it looked like. Bounces over the net. Mavs throw up the boards. Can't get control of it. Regain control of it. Oliver coming back hard. Shot into the chest of Lee. Didn't hold on to it. Hardy picks it up. Tips it up to Giswold. Giswold's got to be gassed. Giswold up the boards, pumps the brakes. Throws a rink-wide pass to Elliott out of his reach. Elliott got a stick on it, but Mavs pick up the loose change. Hubbard up to the blue line to Hardy. Hardy's got room. Got Giswold on the far side. Knocked off Hardy's stick. Skated into congestion. Mavs back the other way. Dump it in. Lee leaves it for Matthew behind the net. Matthew up the boards. This line's going to be tired right now. Probably going to need an icing or something. That's going to be a whistle. Much needed whistle. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Bouncing puck out to the point for the Mavs. Throw it in the corner. Mavs centering pass off the ref, right onto a Mavs stick. Fires one into the corner. Rodberg up the boards to Yost. Yost trying to get it in. Knocked off his stick. Rodberg at the blue line. Dumps it in. Mavs back up where it came from. Mavs centering pass. Nice touch pass. Hubbard goes for the hit. Mavs all alone. Mavs pick it up back into the corner. Yost intercepts. Yost going for a skate. Nice back check by the Mavs. Yost still controlling the puck. He's going wide. Tries tipping it in. Trush gets a shot off. Big save by the Mavs goalie. Puck in the corner for Yost. Yost goes behind the net. Trush goes behind the net. Trush tries centering pass, knocked down by the Mavs. Sidesteps Rodberg. Yost, good back check. Turns, tries to put it back in the zone. Trush picks it up center ice. Tips it up to Oliver off his glove. Puck is sitting shallow in the Mavs zone. They flick it out. Oliver gloves it down. Leaves it back for Hardy. Hardy's centering pass to Rodberg. Tips it in the zone, goes for a change. Trush flying in. Trush, good forecheck. Puts it to the front of the net. Goalie doesn't want to cover it. They're not blowing the whistle. Finally blow it. There we got some contact. Mavs going to the box, probably for rushing. Elliott's going. Trush is going, not Elliott, sorry. Could be a coincidental minor. Trush goes to the box also for roughing. Coincidental minor, yep. Hardy out with Elliott, Giswold. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Marcelo Wells over to Oliver, holds it in. Oliver shoots one off the block of the goalie, open rebound. Couldn't get a stick on it. Mavs trying to go up the boards. Hardy and Elliott shutting it down. Hardy tries to pass, fans on it, up to Marcelo Wells, puts one towards the net. Not towards the net, into the corner. Mavs up the boards. Right over Oliver's stick. Elliott puts it back to Marcelo Wells to Hardy. Hardy tries backhanding it, fans on it. Mavs back in the zone. Good step by Marcelo Wells to Giswold. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Mavs fire one off the blocker of Lee. Hardy picks it up. Hardy's going to go for a skate. Hardy back to the middle. Hits Giswell on the far side. Oh, Marcelo Wells underneath his skate. That's going to be an icing call. Alarm went off, so it stopped the feed. God dang it. Sorry. Up to Giswald. Giswald tried centering pass to Yost. He does connect on it. Yost into the zone. Yost taking the guy wide. Puts it towards the front of the net. Hits the outside of the net. Mavs back the other way. Good back check. Yost was flying. Yost picks it up. Yost off the boards. Too far in front of Hardy. Mavs spin out of it. Hardy right there. Hardy rink wide pass to Hubbard out of his reach. Hubbard going behind his own net with the puck. Pumps the brakes. Up to Giswald, couldn't hold on to it. Yost rings it around to the far side to Matthew. Gotta get there, boys. Oh, Giswald made some contact for the puck. Yost out to the top, couldn't clear it. Shot into the stomach of Lee. Puts a glove on it. Looks like you're gonna have Marcelo Wells, Roderick, and Elliott out. Mixed up a little bit because Trush is in the box, but it's still 5-on-5. Oliver off the boards to Roderick. Roderick turns, puts it out to the D. D puts it to the net, tip, bouncing puck. Lee covers it for a whistle. Woo! Out to the point, fires one, hits Elliott, I think. Out to the middle, to Marcelo Wells, tips it up to center ice. Rodberg chasing it down. Got to move. Oh, fired up. Elliott. Not Lee. Stay on it, boys. Let's go. Into the corner for Matthew. Matthew goes off the boards. Robert puts his guy into the boards. Mavericks walk away with it. Put it wide to their D. Is that some room? Fires it, tipped wide of the net. You need icing or something here, boys. Back out to the top for the Mavs. Elliott should pick this one up. Elliott off the glass. Robert trying to chase it down. He's going to go for a line change. Need a whistle to get Trush out of the box. Mavs back behind their net. Rink wide pass, almost. It's Giswald. Centering pass to Yost. Yost over to Giswald. Giswald goes back in his own zone. Giswald tips it up to Oliver. Oliver, puck knocked off his stick. Regains control, puts it deep in the Maverick zone. Got to move your feet, boys. Mavs D to D. Nice play, tipped out. Should be an icing call. Oh, jeez. We got to put something together here quick. Hardy out centering Giswald and Yost. Trying to get back to Giswald. Giswald picks it up. Across the middle, Giswald goes. Shoot the frickin' puck. Oh, yeah, shoot that. Congestion in front. Giswald, puck knocked off his stick behind the net. Hardy in to help out. Mavericks fired around the boards. Hubbard holds it in, puts it towards the front of the net. Knocked down by the Mavs. Yost puts it up, hits the player on the boards. Hubbard tips it back to Giswald. Giswald behind his own net, chased by the Mavs player, loses control of it. Giswald around one player. Giswald on the boards to Hardy. Hardy at the blue line. Back out to Hubbard. Hubbard wrist shot blocker up into the upper netting. Whew. A lot of action. Like to see the Rails pump one in here, tie it up. Tie's better than a loss, that's for sure. Especially in pool play when you need points. Yost on the perimeter. One-timer, bouncing puck. Hardy in front, shoots it off a shin pad. Hubbard couldn't hold on to the zone. Oh, hits the bench, they don't call it. Hardy fires it back in the zone. Giswell behind the net. Yost in to help out. Mavs ringing around. Oliver trying to hold in, gets his stick lifted. That's going to be an icing call. Holy moly. When do you pull him? When do you pull him? Take a timeout, get everyone rested, and pull him. Right by Rodberg. Elliott trying to get it back in the corner. Out to the top to Matthew. Matthew puts it towards the front of the net. Rodberg gets a stick on it, puts it behind the net. Oh, rail find to Trush. Trush with a one-timer, puts it in the corner. Oh, that was a good play. Back up the boards to Matthew. Matthew up the middle. Oh, almost hit Rodberg, took out Matthew. Oh no. Mavs into the zone. Congestion. Oliver over to Matthew. Puts it up top. Trush trying to clear it. Rodberg with a body. Matthew steps up, flips it out of the zone to Trush. Trush backhands it up. Colton Trush flying to the net. On Elliott. Oh, Elliott gets knocked out before he can even get to it. Elliott puts it back in the corner for Trush. Trush out to Rodberg, gets a stick on it. Bouncing puck, couldn't get to it. Rodberg's moving his feet. Keep moving your feet, move your feet. That's offsides. Oh, they don't call it. Puck out top, shot wide of the net. Oh, guy wide open in front. Mavs throw it back behind. 3 minutes left, do or die here for the Rails. Trush tips it out to Rodberg, who clears the zone. They want to clear, oh my gosh, they're changing. Mavs come in 3-on-1. Shot on net, kick saved by Lee. Hubbard up to, oh, Trush throws a body. Mavs fire one, glove down by Lee, couldn't hold on to it. Hardy up the boards. Battle tied up in the corner, 2.5 minutes left. Matthew in the corner to pick it up. Got Yost breaking. Tries to open Yost, picked off by the Mavs. Mavs in the middle. Fire one in the stomach of Lee for a save. Oh, timeout. We need a timeout to hear from our sponsors. Hardy out with Yost and Giswold. Hubbard and, oh, a shot on net, hold on by Lee. Who's out there? Oliver and Hubbard at D. Matthew, or Hardy centering Giswold and Yost. Puck into the corner for Oliver. Oliver backhands up the boards of Giswold. Giswold has Yost breaking wide, tape-to-tape pass. Yost behind the D. Fires one, glove save by the goalie. Big save. Out to the top to Hubbard. Hubbard in the corner to Yost. Yost can't find the puck. Yost still to the top. Yost fires the glove down. Puck bouncing by the net. Mavs back with it. Good forecheck. Yost can't hold on to it into the zone. Yost back with the puck. Getting pressure. Yost cuts back up the middle, getting held. Hardy picks it up into the zone. Wrist shot into the stomach of the goalie. Puck still sitting there free. Oh my. Woo. Exciting. There's a timeout. Minute 39 left. Timeout called. Ooh. This rink somehow genetically changed the DNA makeup of pucks, and they have flying pucks in this arena. Rails come up with a game plan. Face-off in the Maverick zone. Good chance you're not going to see Lee in the net after this timeout. Rails will come out, hopefully 6-on-5. Need a quick one. Couple good chances that last shift by the Rails. Just couldn't put it away. Here we go. Empty net for the Rails. Hardy out with Giswald, Trush, and Rodberg. Oliver and Yost. I'm not sure who's playing D, who's playing forward. It's a 6-man on 5. People are going to be everywhere, and they're going to be attacking the net. Yost at the top. Hardy looking to win the draw back to Yost. Yost gets the puck. Yost fires one over the net. Had the corner picked out. Too many guys up, down, low, and it's going to be an icing call on the Mavs. Oh, you have the upper corner and just puts it in the glass. Good play, set play. Just couldn't bury it. Holy moly. Holy smokes. See if they can do it again. Hardy back to Yost again. Yost across the middle. Over to Giswald. Giswald couldn't get a shot off. Giswald tied up in the boards. Giswald walks out to the front. Shot on net. Puck bouncing. Mavs get it. Fired out. Hits Rodberg's foot. Oh no. Hardy back getting chased. Got to go back and help. Hardy behind his own net. Throws it to Rodberg. Rodberg looking up to Giswald. Knocked off Giswald's stick to the front of the net. Yost picks it up. Yost going for a skate. 1 minute left. Yost over the red line into the zone. Yost taking it wide into the corner. Yost gets tired. Gonna have 2 or 3 guys in this puck right now, boys. Out to Hardy. Hardy to the middle. Hardy trying to get a shot off of somebody. Bounces wide. Hardy holds it in. Gets tripped up. Hardy holds it in. Get there, Trush. Who is that? Oliver to the front to Rodberg. Couldn't get a stick out of the corner. It goes Rodberg with the body. Rodberg walks out of the corner with it. Knocked off his stick. Mavs turn, fire it. Giswald holds it in. Giswald sides this one player out to the front to Rodberg. Rodberg over to Hardy. 20 seconds left. Hardy over to Giswald. Intercepted by the Mavs. Mavs over the red line. Rodberg still chasing it down. Mavs to the front. Put it away. Mavs are going to win 3-1. Oh, man. Oh. Holy smokes. So the Mavs are going to win 3-1. This puts the Rails 2-1 on the weekend. The next game is going to be a do or die. If they lose this afternoon at 6, they will not play tomorrow. The Rails need to show up to play tonight. Otherwise, they are going home Sunday without a game. That'll do it. We'll be back at 6 o'clock where the Rails will take on Laconia in a do or die situation. Thanks for tuning in.
They passed the puck. We completed, what, 4 passes all day?
We don't pass. No head man in the puck. Ever. See what I'm talking about?
We play.
No head man in the puck, though. It's just coast to coast.
Hero hockey doesn't work.
You met Mark before, right?
No.
Yeah. He played some after that.
Oh, really?
Played some. A lot of more mishandles than usual.